is a win against Phoenix.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Then McLemore is out there with Mr. Perfect. And it's Gay in at the small forward. Now here's Payton. After the miss from Kane. The feed to Harris. He kicks to Fry. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Oladipo for 3. Andrew grabs the miss. For the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
And it's hard to point out anything that they did well in that loss. The game never got out of hand, but they were pretty shaky across the board.
And Steve, you know how optimistic and positive I am, and I had a tough time finding anything positive either. I mean, my goodness, they did keep it somewhat close. I guess that's the best I can say at this point.
Well, what's the old saying? If you can't say something nice about someone, don't say anything at all.
Now, here's Oladipo. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Vucevic trying to get open. Offensive rebound, and the shot is good. Vucevic has got the first points up on the board for Orlando.
A good way to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way.
Nikola Vucevic possessing prototype size for the center position. 7 foot tall, has about 9.5 foot speed. Even without great rebounding, he can play over the top of a lot of opponents. Last season, the Kings inking DeMarcus Cousins to a big 4-year contract extension. He rewarded them with the best season of his young NBA career, setting career highs pretty much across the board.
You know, in the past with Cousins, I think he had tended to fall in love with the perimeter jump shot. And he's got a good one. He can make it. You know, when you look at his size and strength, it's hard not to think that he should be taking advantage of that closer to the rim and putting more pressure on defenses as a result. I think last season he did commit to attacking inside the paint. We saw the results. They were pretty good.
And it's blocked. Payton with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
He was exquisite in that game, Kevin. It wasn't just the scoring, it was the passing, too. And his teammates, you can tell, were just really enjoying playing with him.
And the basket by Harris. And, Steve, it's pretty clear that DeMarcus Cousins has solidified his place as the Kings franchise centerpiece.
Yeah, the future's bright. I mean, last season he was a contender for the most improved player in the All-Star game. If he can continue to produce and help the Kings become a winner, then the accolades will follow.
Can't hit.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Payton dishes to Oladipo. There's the pick. And here's Clyde from the arc. A double clutch. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, they seem to have lost their confidence a little bit as a team from the line. They're shooting only 70% on the year.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Now here's Gay. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Payton outside. Pass to Fry. Plenty of space. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Kane the pass to Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
The Kings, one of the youngest teams in the league. They're trying to build through the draft, but with mixed results over the last couple of seasons. Marcus Cousins, the only player who's truly distinguished himself as a significant building block.
And the Kings, Clark, over the last 5 years, drafting in that 5 to 7 range. They took Cousins, traded down, remember, from Jimmer Fredette,
Yep.
then Thomas Robinson out of Kansas, and another Jayhawk in 13, Ben McLemore.
Yeah, McLemore struggled a bit in his rookie season. Aside from Cousins, playmakers you'd hope for it to this point. We'll see if this year's any different.
Clock at 6. Out to Harris. Another miss by Orlando. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Gay in the corner. He dishes it to McLemore. Back to Gay. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Kane. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And it's
First that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
the agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Now here's Gay. 20 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
Orlando then gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Payton pitch to Oladipo. Here's Fry. Knocks down the 10-footer. Fry's got his first basket.
Gets that to go, but it's been a bumpy ride so far. Just 1 of 5 for him overall.
Here's Kane, covered by Payton. Here's Landry, and count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he's shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Now, here's Fry. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Now, here's Oladipo. Guarded by McLemore. Oladipo misses. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach for Orlando gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding he presents some challenges because he will shoot over the top and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
And thank you, Doris. Now, here's Payton. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here's Fry from the arc. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Landry, a screen on Payton. Jumper off the screen. That one a little long.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him. And he, oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Spin around, kind of like he's in the washing machine. You have to be to pull off that 360. Remarkable. Remarkable. Let's call it the agitator.
Yeah, I like the nickname, Clark. You may be onto something with that one.
Gordon's checked in for Channing Frye. And a change for the Kings. Thompson's checked in.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that you can make, but they really challenged him.
Gordon dishes to Payton. Vucevic, a screen on Gay. Pick by Vucevic. And again, it's Victor Oladipo. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Gay, a screen on Oladipo. McLemore, the pass to Kane. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Magic. Payton's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Oladipo. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And it's 8 points for Victor Oladipo.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we've seen.
And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard. and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. You look at Mr. Perfect, third in assists and a great leader.
Well, guys, if the last month is any indication, it looks to me like he could be an effective passer in this league for a long time.
Well, hold on here. Let's put the parking brakes on this. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, it's been a great month for him, and I want to see him continue to put up those kind of assist numbers.
Vucevic off the left rim and out.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And that one's good. Sessions.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Clayton outside. Dishes to Oladipo. Out left to the wing. Gordon kicks to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Well, and they got the better of them that game, I thought, by forcing turnovers. Their defense was terrific, and they were able to get out in transition and get some easy moves.
Now here's Payton. After the miss from Kane. Payton kicks to Oladipo. There's the dish to Vucevic. Evans with the rebound. The Kings trailing.
Vucevic is really a very capable mid-range jump shooter, but his post repertoire is still a work in progress, very much so. With his size and touch, you'd really like to see him develop that back-to-the-basket game.
Here's Stauskas. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Kane, that's good.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
The Magic shooting in this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. You guys were talking about Vucevic developing inside Steve. There's also some work to do defensively.
Yeah, still a bit foul prone. He's got to follow the Roy Hibbert school of defense, remaining vertical, walling off the rim, and avoiding those fouls.
Just 3 to shoot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here's Stauskas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Stauskas off the pick from Kane. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nick Stauskas was born in Ontario, Canada, 7 days after the NBA awarded Toronto an expansion franchise. Nice little factoid there. When he was 10 at a Raptors open practice, he got called down to play some 2-on-2 against Vince Carter. And Stauskas married a friend. Now he's an NBA player himself. Man, that's a heck of a turnaround in about 10 years.
Now here's Gordon. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Harkless kicks to Vucevic. Payton outside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And Stauskas, Clark, part of this vanguard of Canadian talent, never played hockey. Basketball has always been his game.
You know, but he grew up at a time when Canadian hoops culture wasn't exactly thriving. I mean, during the 7th and 8th grade years, his team had no coach, so he coached the team, calling plays and making substitutions. You can see evidence of that in how he plays. He's pretty cerebral in addition to being highly skilled.
Now, here's Thompson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Kane. Drills the elbow jumper. And the Kings lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
1 second separating the shot clock in game. Harkless dishes to Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Vucevic checked in for Fry. And it's Payton in for Oladipo. Sacramento making a switch here. The forwards are Gordon and Harris. Payton is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. This is out there for Orlando. Kings leading out by 11. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense is not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Rudy Gay traded twice in the last couple of seasons. Really, it was his big contract that led to him being dealt. Because Gay is a quality player, but the feeling was his production just didn't live up to the cost.
Now Payton averaging 6 points per contest. There's the pick. Harris outside. Passes it to Harkless. He feeds it to Payton. Orlando moving the ball around. Gordon the pass to Payton. Kicks to Vucevic. The pass to Gordon. Feeds it to Harkless. Second chance shot. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. Harkless has got 6 in the quarter.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Gay outside. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Pass to Kane. Fires it up. Looks a big high bounce and goes in. Kane's got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings. Magic shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Kicks it out to Gordon. Now here's Harkless. Not a lot of room. Harris setting the pick for Harkless. Harris up top from the arc. Harris missing again.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Landry kicks to Gay. Back to Landry. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark. Here's Payton. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Ben McLemore has been winning over his team with his work ethic. He has done everything that the team has asked of him early on in his career. And Coach Malone told him, I hope you never change, because if you continue to work this hard and do all the right things, your future is very, very bright. Guys?
With McLemore's ability to drive and shoot, he could be a real monster on the wing. Thank you for that, Doris. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
Sacramento making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Harkless kicks to Payton. Now here's Harkless. It's covered by Sessions. The shot by Harkless, no good. 14 feet away. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic trailed by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something, you're right. Payton right side. Gordon dishes to Harris. Harris right side. The shot will not go. Gay with the defensive effort. Here's Kane. That's good. Kane's got 12.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Payton passes to Vucevic. No good. Kings leading out by 16. Cousins with a screen on Payton. Now the feed to Sessions. Pass to Kane. The screen from Thompson. Dishes to Sessions. Here's Kane, the second effort, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line, trying to make it a three-point play.
It's a great job getting the ball inside now. I mean, they're intentional about it. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence here in the second, and they've shown that.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
Payton kicks to Gordon. At the elbow, it's Harris. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
He just lives above the rim. I mean, dunks like that have become routine for him.
Payton drives in, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Magic have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. No good on the second free throw. Thompson with it. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Another bucket adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Sacramento as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
On the court right now for the Kings, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Then McLemore is out there with Mr. Perfect. And it's Gay in the small forward position.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Well, quite an interesting upbringing for Victor Oladipo. His mother and father immigrated from Nigeria. They ingrained a great work ethic in their children. But his father in particular didn't really approve of his son's focus on basketball. But Victor was undeterred.
Let's it go from 14. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And McLemore kicks to Gay. Passes it to Kane. Back to Gay. From past the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And Oladipo growing up the only son among 4 children with a strict, somewhat distant father. In a lot of ways, his coaches and teammates became a kind of second family. And he latched onto his coaches for guidance.
He kicks it to Fry. Shot clock at 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fry's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Cousins with a screen on Payton. Kane the pass to Cousins.
Now look at Channing Frye. Some of the numbers on him. His last 10 games, 12th in blocks. And his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
You know, see, something else that you pointed out was that his interior defense hasn't been too shabby at all. I mean, he's got some terrific block numbers. Cousins playing well. 8 rebounds, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. Now, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
That's good. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And the the story goes that Oladipo in his sophomore year in high school broke his foot, and Clark, rather than stay home, he went to practices and ran the scoreboard, even swept the gym on top.
Yeah, he said he didn't want the coaches to forget about him, Kevin. Just a true gym rat mentality. And that's part of the reason he's played as well as he has in the NBA.
Payton kicks to Oladipo. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's foul number 2 for him. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. Ben McLemore on top.
And he just oozes confidence. And that's where he makes his living, as he should, given that percentage.
Yeah, just look at those numbers. I mean, his numbers are amazing. That three-point shot of his is one of the deadliest weapons we have in the league, and he's what we call a laser from deep.
And it's Harris off the drive, and that one's good. Harris has got 12 in the game.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at San Antonio. What a run they had. First place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out Sacramento. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, I think for Sacramento, you know, they've got to take a step back and just try to pinpoint where things went south for them this season. They're in a tough spot.
But it's so hard to figure that out in the midst of the season, Clark. You got games coming night after night. There's just no time to figure it out. You just have to try to right the ship and get things moving.
Here's Vucevic, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, guys, maybe the most important play in the NBA that isn't really tracking the screen. A good one can make a huge difference in creating a high-persistent shot, but it's a play that so often goes overlooked.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Well, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
Cousins with it, working on Fry. The pass to Kane. He dishes it to Gay. Releases. Offensive rebound. Andre passes to Kane. Sacramento again missing.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Payton kicks to Oladipo. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Payton drives in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
And the Kings making a change here. Collins is checked in. Harris with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Now here's Fry. He has 5. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Kings leading now by 14. And since the new ownership group took over, the Kings have been one of the most proactive teams in the league, looking for trades and trying to reshape the roster.
Well, they're looking to make moves to climb out of the cellar in the Western Conference. Highly motivated, really looking to shake things up. They traded for upside, acquiring Derek Williams and Rudy Gay, adding some athleticism and scoring ability in those two.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Evans, he's checked in for Landry. And Stauskas subbed in for Rudy Gay. Oladipo dishes to Fry. Back to Oladipo. Takes the 13-footer. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And for the Kings, interesting that they traded away Tyreke Evans, but then traded for Rudy Gay. Gay, 3 years older and with a much larger salary. but of course he's a better perimeter shooter. So I think the thinking was he was a better fit for the team.
Harris passing to Vucevic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
And for the Kings, you know, they've got some big money veteran pieces. A lot of guys that can put the ball in the basket. But defensively is where they've struggled. Unless Coach Malone can get them to defend at a higher level, they're going to continue to struggle. I think that's guaranteed. Offense isn't enough to win consistently. Tobias Harris, a combo forward, originally drafted by the Bucks out of Tennessee. I love his game. He does a little bit of everything and does it all well. He can handle, he shoots it a bit from outside. Not sure what his best position is going forward, but he's a quality player.
Payton up top. He's guarded by Kane. Now here's Oladipo. Defense is right there. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right,
Yeah,
Kevin?
that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that jump.
No reason not to be.
Might as well remove all down, right?
And here's McLemore. 8 points for him. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And it's good. He's got 5.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And Harris, to this point in his career, has fared better defending small forwards. But Stevie continues to get stronger.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what should help him inside as he continues to grow defensively. The stronger you are, the more effective you're going to be against those fours. And I think ultimately you'll be able to see Harris guard a lot of the fours in this league, particularly the stretch.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been brutal here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with Doris Burke to see how Rudy Gay is doing.
Well, guys, the Kings head athletic trainer gave me an update. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. This would be a terrible loss for his team if he were to miss this time, as they are gearing up for the last leg of the season. Just when you don't want injuries, Kevin.
Doris, thanks for the update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, you can't afford to dwell on it. I mean, you got to come up with another plan and move forward.
And that's not easy to do, guys, because it's very emotional for everybody on the team to see him go down. But you're right, Clark. I mean, they've got to figure it out and move on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Guys, Kings head coach Mike Malone, a demanding, defensive-minded coach. Some might fear that he'd rubbed his team the wrong way. But star big man DeMarcus Cousins loves his approach, saying he's done an incredible job of keeping us together, keeping us motivated. I'm with Malone until the end. He has my back, and I've got his. Good working situation, guys.
It's all about getting that buy-in from your best players. Thanks, Doris.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Payton kicks to Fry. Now, here's Oladipo, guarded by McLemore. And he gets it to go. 14 points for Victor Oladipo.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guy.
Kane, the pass to Webb. It's stolen by Oladipo. Payton outside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Orlando, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one misses.
Kevin, his poor free throw shooting is really taking its toll. With all of those trips to the line, it's got to be tough.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Harkless is subbed in for Harris. Thompson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Sessions comes in for McLemore. Out to Sessions. Here's Kane, covered by Payton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Stauskas. Goes up the baseline. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Payton with the ball. 6 points for him. The dish out to Fry. Sessions against Oladipo. Gordon kicks to Harkless. Gordon dishes to Fry. 5 on the clock. Another miss by Orlando. Sacramento leading by 16. Here's Kane. He's got 18. Poked away. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And Oladipo kicks to Payton. He feeds it to Fry. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's got 14. Fry passes to Oladipo. Puts it up from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Here's Kane. Evans trying to get open. Kane, that's good. Kane's got 20.
This quarter for him, 7 shots with just 1 make to show for it.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Pass to Stauskas. Here's Kane. Evans, a screen on Payton. To the middle. Evans passes to Kane. Payton with some nice D. The Magic trailed by 18. Harkless dishes to Gordon. Payton outside. Kicks it to Oladipo. Back to Payton. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Harkless. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Harkless has got 10 points in the game. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Kane, covered by Payton. Feeds to Thompson. Passes it to Kane. Here's Stauskas, defended by Gordon. And another 3 for Sacramento.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Payton outside. Oladipo against Sessions. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Mo Harkless. 16 points for Victor Oladipo. Here's Kane. Blocked. They retain possession. No good on the free throw. Sacramento making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Here's Oladipo. No good. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs and what makes this a beautiful game.
Sacramento leading by 18. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot. 4 on the clock. Landry no good. Well, Orlando shooting 40% from the field. Payton kicks to Vucevic. Puts it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Here's Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. No good on that one. Tobias Harris is checked in for Payton. And the Kings also making a change. McLemore is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now Oladipo. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Harris against Thompson. Harris passes to Harkless. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. The feed now to Vucevic. Good on the shot.
Can't pass up that kind of
Kings leading now by 17. Here's Kane. Takes the 13-footer. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now here's Oladipo. Harris setting the pick for Oladipo. And it's Harris off the drive. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula. And it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Kane, that's good.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Harris dishes to Oladipo. Back to Harris. In the corner, it's Gordon. He kicks to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. Sacramento grabs the miss. Landry's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
And here's the break. Here's Kane. Finish off the break. Kane's got 4 this quarter.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. Dishes it to Harris. Outside Harris. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harris has got 10 points here in the second half.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I think they came out with some tired legs to start. They've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Here's Cousins. Shot no good. And Orlando the other way now. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Landry gets the screen from Kane. Off the pick. That one wide left.
Couldn't convert. A nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Oladipo, the pass to Harkless. And it's Harris off the drive. Harris missing again. Kings leading now by 15. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there? That great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Here's Cousins. Hits the jump hook. And the Kings lead by 15. So it's Orlando now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. At the elbow, it's Harris. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Kings. Cousins has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. There's the pass to McLemore. Pass to Kane. Clock at 6. Outside Landry. He tries for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. And here is Harkless. He dishes it to Vucevic. Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified.
comes in for Maurice Harkless. Peyton left side. A wide open look here for Oladipo. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Kings leading now by 12. Here's Kane. There's the dish to Thompson. He feeds it to Landry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Orlando, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Peyton outside. Pass to Oladipo. Harris setting the pick for Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by McLemore.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Over to the left wing. No one near Landry as he lets it go. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the officials.
And he can't get the first one.
Kevin, they can't seem to guard him without fouling, so he's making his presence felt at the line.
Sacramento making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Peyton kicks to Harris. Peyton outside. Here's Vucevic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the lead. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter. Kings leading out by 13. Andrea screen on Peyton. And it's Evans in the corner. Kicks it to McLemore. No one near him. That's good. Orlando, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Feeds it to Oladipo. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. Nice D from Cousins.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key parameters in determining the victory.
Passes to Kane. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Oladipo, but he gets it back. And Fry kicks to Oladipo. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Check out the game for Mr. Perfect. He's got 24 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
He's making such good decisions with his passing and also being aggressive and getting to the line by drawing fouls.
Well, that's an excellent combo to have, I'll tell you that.
The Magic trailed by 14. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Here's Harris, rejected by Kane. The feed to Evans. He kicks it to Cousins. Inside runner, and that one's good. And the Kings lead by 16.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Harris dishes to Oladipo. Back to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Moves back up. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's McLemore, guarded by Oladipo. Landry passes to Kane. It's stolen by Oladipo. inside to Vucevic. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Victor Oladipo is the same college coach as Dwayne Wade. You know, their games actually draw some comparisons. Both are 6'4", strong, huge wingspans, and explosive athletes with that ball handling ability. I think Oladipo has a great future.
Evans outside. This is to McLemore. Here's Kane, covered by Payton. Kane, no luck.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. Probably should make that one.
Payton kicks to Oladipo. Back to Payton. Now the pass to Harris. Fry dishes to Harris. To the left wing. A 3. No good from Fry. Sacramento leading by 13. Here's Kane. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. A reverse. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Kane.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Sacramento.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
Well, they've had this team's number all season. 2 wins in 2 meetings. Doesn't seem to matter what building they play in.
Yeah, I thought the result might be different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. I mean, now they'll have to wait until next year for a shot at revenge.
And if you had to pick one player who would maybe take over everyone else in terms of picking up his game, it was, I think, that kind of a night for the self-proclaimed Mr. Perfect. Just an outpouring of points, and nobody could do anything really to stop him. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Vucevic. Fournier comes in for Tobias Harris. Lee Green's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Luke Rittenauer subbed in for Payton. Sacramento also making some changes. Collins is checked in, and Stauskas subbed in for Carl Landry. Sacramento's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Evans passes to Sessions. Here's Kane, the 15-footer, good.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of them. The more chance we get as a team, the more we all score. The better off we already in.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin.
Head up, dog. We won, remember?
Oh, thanks to me?
More like in spite of you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means you couldn't hit water falling out of a freaking boat, you know. Relax, man. Everyone in this league has an off night. Can't let it get to you. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Work hard or pout like a punk, pointing fingers?
I'm gonna work harder. Shoot, I'm gonna be a half hour early to the next shoot around, man.
That's it. Now let's go celebrate
All right.
tonight's W.